James Mason and Jason Close are often mistaken for brothers. Could it be the matching man-beards? Or is it that their band, the Roosevelts, has just the soulful mash of roots, country, and blues that is often only captured after a lifetime of playing together? Well, after only a few years, their whiskered whimsy has gained a lot of attention. Their critically acclaimed EP, Cold Sheets, has earned them BMI showcases and an invitation to play at the Rock the Boat Festival, which means a trip to Cozumel. On their way to the beach, the guys stopped by to tell us how it all started.
We met about 7 years ago after college. We both moved to Austin. That's where we found the Roosevelts, was in those songs.
After narrowing down their debut EP to 6 songs out of their catalog of 50, don't expect a clear-cut answer when you ask them to describe their signature sound.
We do a good bit of genre blending, at least in the sonic and the sound of things. Even that can throw people down a certain path.
Covering all the bases, from meaningful, heartfelt lyrics to whiskey and tight jeans on a Saturday night, the Roosevelts' live audience can expect a lot more than just a typical set list.
We always like to get the crowd involved.
It's nice to see that we actually do, say weird and stupid stuff every once in a while.
You can check out their new video for Cold Sheets or catch them on tour all over the Southeast until January 24th. Then they will be taking the seas for the Rock the Boat Festival. Have fun, guys, and don't forget the sunscreen. Well, anything is possible for Logan Mize. Not only was his 2012 debut, Nobody in Nashville, an immediate attention getter due to its stripped down and honest sound, but he's found fans and artists like Leanne Rimes and Little Big Town who've tweeted his praises. Also described as a super fan, Hayden Panettiere of ABC's Nashville, after sharing the stage with her in a Fabric of Our Lives cotton commercial in 2013. This down-to-earth heartland country rocker moved from Kansas to Nashville, where he filled us in on what it took to get where he is now.
The music I started when I was 7. I'm really going to have to hone this in and get good.
In the last year, Logan has spent a lot of time on the road, opening for some pretty big names. How about Dierks Bentley, Blake Shelton, and Hank Williams Jr., just to name a few. Catch Logan out on tour through November. Also keep an eye out for his newest video, Can't Get Away from a Good Time. Being able to complete someone else's sentence sure is handy when it comes to songwriting. For the Rankin Twins, it just comes naturally. The pair came all the way from Austin, Texas, to tell us how they do it.
I think I'm more melody driven. I like to hear the beat first, and Amy puts down a little bit better lyrics. But she has gotten so much better on guitar just from the writing aspect of it. So I'm proud of you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Even though these two have known each other their whole lives, they haven't always known that they'd be writing and performing together.
We have a photography company I started back in 2006, I guess, and we still do that on the road. But we've always had each other too.
Be on the lookout for the Rankin Twins' new album set to drop in December. Nebraska natives Bells and Whistles got their start singing together at home, and they've become the hottest mother-daughter duo since the Judds. Touring the country and opening for Kenny Rogers are just a few of the memories that these two have made together since they became a band. Another fond memory was the making of the music video, Princess.
Mama, you don't know what's on my mind. I can't say the words inside.
Like me and a couple other people, we all jumped off the dock, and that actually made it into the video, kind of where the drums are booming. That's kind of cool. It's like people hitting the water, and it's like, poof, poof, poof. I don't know, it's weird.
Mama, you don't know what's on my mind.
Be sure to be on the lookout for Bells and Whistles and their video Princess right here on ZUUS.com. After years playing the bar scene in Arkansas, Adam Hambrick admits Nashville wasn't even on his radar. That is until Justin Moore's producer, Jeremy Stover, lured him in with the promise of a career on Music Row and maybe even a #1 hit.
You know how it used to be on MySpace, you would get all these random spam, stuff, and that's what I thought it was. And then Jeremy was impressed with it and wanted to work together. So
now that he's got a big fan in Justin Moore and a brand new record about to hit the charts, Adam says he's learned a lot from Nashville and still manages to stay humble.
You know, when I was just doing stuff in Arkansas, and this guy reached out to me from Nashville, and it's provided a lot of opportunities I would have never had because I'm not cool enough or smart enough, to be honest. So.
Adam's new record, Wheels to Wings, is available now. Check it out. Laura Walsh may not be from Nashville, but she has definitely turned some heads here in Music City. In just 2 years, she's released her debut album, Take Your Time, and opened for huge acts like Miranda Lambert, Casey Musgraves, and Jimmy Wayne. Even though she's a big hit in town, her favorite stages are found out west, in her home state of Arizona.
I can't think straight when I'm under this weight. Memories of the past surround me.
So it's developing, and I love that.
As a pioneer in her local country scene, Laura admits she still feels the pressure, even with that home court advantage.
I was petrified to sing in front of crowds and perform my original songs. That is probably the biggest compliment and just most rewarding thing about performing in Arizona and performing my original music is when people say they enjoy it and when they've never heard it or they've heard it for the first time.
Take Your Time is available now. Well, we have run out of time, but if you just can't get enough IMR, head on over to ZUUS.com. You can download that app and take us with you wherever you go.